Man, comment, review, questions answered, man. Luke Timmer, glad to see you back on my channel, bro. You a regular, man. You got a couple comments read because you always got solid ass questions, man. How much mass is too much? Is there a scale chart to follow that takes height into account? I have read some mass is good, but I'm not an expert at all. Internet seems to be telling me it's good. Here's what I'm going to tell you, Luke. When you go to SEAL training, you want to be in world-class condition. You go look at all the runners and swimmers. None of them dudes are big jack dudes, okay? I was probably one of the thickest guys in my class behind Clint Bruce. Clint Bruce was built like a brick shithouse. 6'1", 250 pounds, all muscle, big burly dude, okay? I was 5'7", 200. I wouldn't consider myself a big burly dude, but I was pretty damn thick, man. And so there's always this happy medium between muscle and fitness. The CrossFit guys, they struggle with long distance running and swimming. All your money is made in SF training in running and swimming. If you're in the Army, most of it's made with rucking and running. Okay? So understand this, all the muscle you have on your body just eats more oxygen. And that oxygen out of your blood hurts you aerobically for long distance running and swimming. So I've seen some big muscled up dudes make it, but for the most part, you just want to be a solid, I would say probably a solid 10%, somewhere between 6 to 10% body fat. And then as long as you can run and swim fast, I don't worry about what you weigh. Okay? If you're running a 9-minute mile and a half and you're swimming a 9-minute mile and a half, chances are you're in pretty good aerobic condition. Now, if you're a big bodybuilder dude and you can run a 9-minute mile and a half and swim a 9-minute mile and a half, swim a 9-minute 500, then shoot, you're probably good to go. There isn't really a scale chart. My best example is 6', 185. If you ask me what it looks like, I say 6', 185. So go up or down from there. But everybody's different, man. I got asthma real bad. I probably would have been a lot better runner down at 180, but I weigh 200. So how much mass is too much, man? I'm gonna tell y'all this story about when I was in the SEAL teams. So we were in the SEAL teams. I've been there probably a good year, and we were doing some OTB training over the beach, and I was carrying a motor, and the motor weighs 80 pounds. And I remember thinking to myself, damn, this motor is heavy as hell. And I was trying to curl it, and I couldn't curl it. And I was like, man, this is only 80 pounds. Like, why is this motor giving me so much trouble? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to start lifting weights, man. And so I lifted weights for 3 months, and I got swole. Like, I was back to lat pulling down 300 pounds. Like, I could curl the motor. I could just grab that motor and just curl it, right? 80-pound motor I was doing barbell curls with it. But what I figured out was my runs and my swims were hurting really bad. Like everything I was doing aerobically started to kill me. And so then I kind of talked to some guys in the SEAL teams, got some advice, and I stopped lifting again. And about 3 months later, I was kind of back to my norm, and then the runs and the swims had gotten easier. So I don't know about y'all, but me personally, I know my money's made running and swimming. You could be a big jack dude, but you just want that elite fitness level. So, Luke, I hope that helped answer your question about how much mass is too much. Not really a height and chart. Look at your run and swim times, man. If they're really fast and you're blazing, then you're solid. If you can't do enough push-ups, pull-ups, then you got to get on that weights a little bit and up those numbers. If you got any questions, as always, reach out, man. Jake.Zweig @gmail.com. Luke, man, amazing question. Glad I had the opportunity to grab on this video and answer it for you. As always, man, if you guys like this video, smash the subscribe button. If you love it, share it with your friends. And as always, we build champions for life. Pearl Hydra. Is there a microwavable pasta you recommend? I have limited resources for cooking currently. Hey, man, listen, here's the deal with this whole pasta, 1 pound of pasta a day, man. I was at the United States Naval Academy, not allowed to cook in our rooms, so I had to buy a little rice cooker, man. Threw my pasta in there every other day, and I would cook up 2 pounds of pasta in a little rice cooker, man. It fit real clean. So you got to figure out a way, man. I don't have all the answers for you guys. But if you want to be special operations, you want to be a dude at the tip of the spear, you got to be able to have some resources. You got to be able to be thrifty. You got to be able to make a damn knife out of a piece of wood, okay? So if you can't figure out how to make some pasta, bud, then you probably shouldn't be looking at special operations, to be honest with you. But yeah, there's a bunch of different solutions, man. Boil some water, throw the pasta in there, let it soak for a couple hours. But hey, man, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. I just buy regular pasta, get you a little $20 rice cooker, slam that stuff in there, be cooked in about 25 minutes, make 2 days worth so you're not cooking all the time, man. Look, like I said, either you figure it out, Para, or you don't get it. All right, y'all, as always, if you like this little comment, rebuttal, or comment, smash subscribe button. If you love it, share it with your friends. If you hated it, stay off my channel, because you're only going to get more of the same. Siegfried! Another great comment review coming up from your boy, Crazy Man, Jake Zweig. Gonna give it to you real and raw. Jake, is the assumption for running that you run in boots, or are you allowed to do the runs in running shoes? I did an Army basic back in the early 80s, and our timed runs were in boots. I've heard it was changed. Thanks, man. Hey, Siggy, here's the facts, Jack. Everybody's running in Nike running boots now. You know, I don't know what they're using in SF, but the boots are basically tennis shoes. My biggest concern in the training cycle is injury prevention. So we always run in tennis shoes, man. The boots you're going to get in training, at least for SEAL training, they're basically tennis shoes with a high cuff on up your ankle. So it's not a big deal to train in running shoes. SF, if you're going to be doing a lot of rucking, you know, you got to go to ASAF, or you got to go to the Q course, or you're going to go down to the long walk, then you're going to have to get used to some boots. But for us in the initial training, man, it's all running shoes. We're really trying to prevent shin splints, stress fractures, IT injuries, knee injuries. So we always run in tennis shoes, man. Couple facts on the tennis shoes. We always want to run in the same pair of tennis shoes. Meaning we want to change our shoes out roughly every 150 to 200 miles. And then we want to change them out with the same exact brand and the same exact style. So for me, it's Nike Pegasus. I bought a bunch of them at the outlet maybe 10 years ago. I still got a bunch of them in boxes. So for me, I just run in the same shoes so that my foot and everything doesn't have to get used to a new style of shoe, or definitely never a new brand. So, as always, man, we're trying to run in running shoes. We don't run in boots. We don't do a lot of sand training either, because the sand makes you slower. So, if you're going on for advanced training, you're going to know if you got to be in boots. Figure it out. But initially, when we're getting in shape, man, we straight running in tennis shoes. Siggy, I hope that helps your comment. And as always, if you like the video, smash the subscribe button. If you love this bad boy, share it with your friends. Deuces.